suggesting, from what you now know about cellular biology, that the information system not only had to be there at the origin of life, but it sounds like what you're also saying is that somebody actually followed that set of instructions and actually assembled the first life. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I believe that life at its basic, most fundamental level had to be the work of a mind, had to be the product of a creator who was directly involved in a sense, assembling the very first life forms.
Okay, so in doing your, I understand your postgrad studies, this is what you're discovering. You didn't have any, you were particularly indifferent to any religious
right.
Point of view, but this got you on a journey. What did that journey look like, and where did you end up?
Well, once you come to the recognition that there's a creator, that in a sense no longer is interesting. What really is interesting is who is that creator and how do I relate to that creator? Mm-hmm. Those really become the $64,000 questions. Mm-hmm. And so I began, just to think through who or what could this creator be, and actually began going down a path of universalism, religious pluralism, where I thought maybe the different religions of the world were all somehow true. And that was, in a sense, where I began to start to settle in terms of my thinking.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't end up there?
No.
Why not?
Well, because in the process of my discovery, in my journey towards, again, agnosticism to believing that there was something behind life, the woman that I was engaged to be married rededicated her life to Christ, and she began to share with me her experience, renewing her commitment to Christ. And my first reaction was, well, if that's what you want to do, I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. It's just something I wasn't interested in exploring. Mm-hmm. But through the process of preparing for the wedding, the pastor who married us challenged me to get a copy of the Bible and to read it for myself and to see if I thought it was true. Mm-hmm. And so I actually took him up on that challenge. Mm-hmm. And as I read through the Gospel of Matthew, and specifically the Sermon on the Mount, I would argue that in a supernatural way, the person of Jesus Christ was revealed to me and illuminated for me through the words of the Bible, where I came to recognize that Jesus was indeed who Christians claimed him to be, that is, he was the Savior. And I also came to recognize my sin when I looked at the high standard that Jesus held for his disciples in comparison to how I was living my life. And so being confronted with my sin, coming to this recognition that Jesus there's something special about this person we call Jesus, really attracted me to, again, being open to working through what we would call the sinner's prayer.